From what
Oh,
I understand, we want to go through our preseason power rankings from 32 to 1.
yep, 32-1.
I'm here to
Um,
facilitate. So,
nah, I mean you can add in your 2 cents if you want to,
oh, well,
but
we just, once y'all get to the Jets, I'll talk about it. Until y'all get to them, and since we started at 32, it should take a while. Once y'all get
Mhm.
to them, we'll talk about it.
all right. So how this goes is this is just how we see it from what they did in the off season, what they look like right at this moment in time. Not saying what's going to be at the end of the season. It's just right here, right now, before the season start. So what
Byron, you
I'll
got
do
it?
is
Okay.
I'll name one and then or I'll start with 32 what I think, then y'all can give me y'all's and we'll talk about it then so forth, and then Brant, then Byron, then back to me. So we'll go like that. So it'll be 32, 31, then so forth. So where I'm starting at with going into the season for me is the Texans at 32.
Mm.
Bro, I knew you was gonna say that. Skip to
I mean,
31 then.
this dude's gonna say that. I feel like that's
Listen,
everybody, right?
I already knew you was
They
gonna say
they
that.
no,
Like
they're not at
everybody
the
in the world
very
gonna say
bottom,
that.
but they right there next to where my
They
bottom is.
they very
Okay.
bottom for me. Just I mean,
How? How they ain't?
yeah,
How do? I don't
All right,
understand why
Brad.
they
So
ain't.
since those two are in agreement, tell me about it. Who's your
Oh,
31 number one? And then
Green
we'll talk
Bay.
about
Green Bay. The only reason they won games last year was Aaron Rodgers. They don't know what they have.
so you got them okay. All right, I can't
Yes.
be mad at that.
Yes.
okay.
Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones. You better mention him too.
But that's true too. But I'm saying they in total disarray. Like the franchise
Well, they
played.
lost games because of Aaron Rodgers, though.
They also won games
We
because of
also
him
one of them
too.
because of him too. Okay.
And then we
So
ain't
Bro, he ain't show up
so
against Detroit, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm glad. Hey, listen, that was the one time I was like, please beat this man, because I knew if he got in, I was in trouble.
but
all
was
right.
it because he
So
just sold himself out and was not really trying to play for the team at the time though?
I think
Well,
his heart was already out of it.
well, let's
Yeah.
be fair though. So they told him, right? I'm not defending Aaron, but let's be fair. They told him, "Hey man, we're gonna pay you. We want you to retire here, right?" The first action they do, ship his best wide receiver to Las Vegas. I'm just saying, like if I was a dude and I signed the contract and the same, as soon as the ink dried, y'all was like, "Okay, the best dude you got, the best receiver you got, we send him somewhere else." I'd be like, this is like a double middle finger to me. Y'all just wanted to keep me here so y'all can sell tickets to this cold A, dusty A place up here in Wisconsin. Ain't nobody trying to come to but these cheeseheads.
It's only people.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's kind of disrespectful. Like, I mean, I get you ain't got money to sign everybody all the time, but like, you at least be like, okay, we'll keep your number one target for you. Like, so if I was Aaron at the end, I'm like, well, I already know I'm finna leave town, so it is what it is. I'm gonna just burn this bridge good.
And that
yes,
he
I
did.
feel that. I feel that. I'm not mad at that one. There. Well, go ahead. Wait, who I say was next? You already went. So you said they were your what 30? They're your 32, Brent.
Yeah, that's my 32.
All
We
right,
know
then.
Byron's 32.
All right.
So Byron, what's your 31?
Uh,
He didn't do his homework, so he going off the
I'll
top,
say
y'all. Just so you know.
Jaguars.
Huh?
Well,
Hey yo,
the
in the
fellas don't
podcast.
agree.
This is me, Brent. This is me, Brent.
That's
There's
not-
no
That's a
All
hot
right, the
take.
fellas don't agree. So,
That's a hot take.
Durante, kick it off. Talk to us.
Hell, fuck that.
I'm
I need a
not. I'm not
All
buying
right,
Trevor
Byron.
Lawrence, bro. Trevor Lawrence got a whole lot to prove.
Well, I'm not doubting that, but let me ask you a question. They did make the playoffs this past season, right? Now, and I know that doesn't mean they're going back. I get that. I know that's
I feel like they're gonna downslide.
okay. Oh, I give you that, but they do get credit for making the playoffs, right? I mean, the division was
Yeah,
bad. But, okay.
yeah.
All right, Durante.
Like, seriously?
What you got at 31, Durante, brother? Come on.
Yeah, who you got? Who you got?
Arizona, man.
Okay.
I put Arizona there just because we don't know what Kyler look like. They didn't really make
What
much
else? My
move,
30.
but that's just me. I put them at 31, right up under the Texans. Um, Go
All right, Brent, who
ahead.
you got in that slot, man?
Go ahead,
Boy,
Brent.
they gonna give me a heart. So I got Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
I'm not. I dare.
I got Tampa Bay because I mean they don't really have direction at quarterback.
No.
Okay. I can dig that. I can dig that.
There obviously there's no Tom, there's no Gronk anymore. They, the team they basically are rebuilding the team, right? Like, so you just don't know what you got. Could they be good? Yeah, but like on paper today, nah.
I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at that. I did. It's gonna sound so bad, but I had to go with Carolina. No, Atlanta. My fault. I'm looking at that wrong. Atlanta. I did Atlanta.
30?
Yeah, 30th.
Okay.
When I say this is like this year is kind of balanced in a way, but it's just really it's just because I don't know what is going to happen at quarterback, and that team's defense isn't as bad as we put on, but in the division that they're in, New Orleans getting Michael Thomas back, Derek Carter, then like you said, Tampa we don't know. Why am I tripping? And Carolina made a bunch of moves, but they're rookie at quarterback. So it's yeah. That's what I'm going with. That's why it's tough there.
All right, Byron, you got it at 30.
I'll say
Agree or disagree?
I would go with them. I would go with them.
All right,
I would go with Tampa at 30th.
I caught up with the boys in Houston. Houston is
you put them at 30th. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, they down at the bottom. That's why I said they're at the bottom. I couldn't determine whether Tampa was going to be better or worse, or Green Bay was going to be better or worse. The unknowns. But yeah, Houston down there.
All right, Byron, you're 29. Who you got?
29.
Yeah,
I would go with the Panthers.
Okay, Carolina, you're 29. All right, Brent, because Durante has disappeared.
I went with the Indianapolis Colts because
mama team.
They don't have any real direction at quarterback. They don't know what they have there. There's dysfunction in the organization from the owner to his star running back.
Yeah.
And so when you are not winning games and there's a high level of dysfunction, you can't expect the team to perform well. You can have high performers perform well and there be dysfunction, but you can't have chaos from top to bottom and then expect the team to come out here and win games. I just don't see it.
I agree. Durante, Brant said the Colts.
Where at 20? That's 28, right? No,
29.
29.
Yeah. And I referenced the stuff from Jim Irsay down. So you got owner and the running back, they passing words. You don't have direction at quarterback. And when you have a dysfunctional organization that didn't win a lot of games last year and it's still dysfunctional this year, I can't see them getting out the cellar.
All right. Byron, you agree, disagree?
I would go with that. I had Arizona as my 29.
Okay.
I'm writing them down in my head. I'm writing them down, putting them on paper now. So I'm like, so I can catch up with y'all.
All right, that's a good bet. All right, so we about to hit 28, and let me get you a 28, Byron.
I had Green Bay.
Green Bay 28. All right, Durante.
I had Green Bay at 29, 28. I said Carolina.
Okay, so your 28 is Carolina. Wait, I thought you said Carolina earlier.
No, it was Atlanta. I just brought up Carolina being,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the only reason, like I said, you got a rookie at quarterback. That's if, you know what I'm saying, if he gets to start. I'm just hesitant there. They look good, but you lost DJ Moore. You got CJ. You got Miles Sanders. I don't know why I was thinking about CJ Miles. I don't know why. But you got Miles Sanders. And it's hesitant. So that's why they're down there. That's just me though.
Okay. All right, Brent, what about you? What you think?
That was 28, right?
Yeah.
We like mines. Carolina's my 28.
All right. See, now we're back on the same page, Brent.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
Carolina, maybe my 28. I mean, like I said, they got a rookie quarterback. Like, to me, if things work out perfectly, yeah, maybe they could make a little noise. I don't know how good they're going to be. They did win the last couple games in the season last year, so there was a little momentum there. But like I said, you're installing a new guy, a rookie. that's a tall task. And the division was trash last year, and Tom Brady was in it. So you think about it,
That's what I was going to say. And you got, I mean, but that quarterback, well, I can't call his name right now. Why is it not coming out? Can't get it out. But Andy Dalton being his backup, help him out a little bit with that would give him some vet presence. Then they picked up DJ Chark and Adam Thielen. So, I mean, defense, I don't think they changed as much except for they got Von Bell and Eric Rowe. So, we'll see.
Bryce Young was the name you were looking for, Durante. I got you.
Yeah, my fault. I could not get his name to save my life. I'm like, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So it could change. I mean, they could turn around. They could, but I just see them right now. That's what they're saying that.
Yeah.
All right, 27, because that's what we at, right? Durante.
Yeah. Yes.
Byron, were you with us with Carolina?
I had Carolina as my 30th. I got Indy as my 27th.
Oh, I missed you.
Okay.
Well, I thought I hit you already.
Okay,
I'm not mad at that though.
He's still with us. We all within the same number, so I think we're fine. Like I hit a little harder on Tampa and Green Bay than y'all did.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
So where we at, Wes? 27?
27 on. I think I was throwing on Durante.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Washington.
All right. The old Commanders with Captain Tutty.
Washington, because I mean, or no, Dallas. I had Dallas down there. Just being a hater. They let me stop playing.
Which team?
I'm picking at Brent. No, it's Washington. It was Washington. Then Brent looked at. I was like, no, you know what? Actually,
that's kind of low to have Washington though.
It is for me. I have them a little higher than that. I don't think they're contenders, but all four teams in the NFC East almost made the playoffs last year. Like, think about that for a minute.
Yeah. I did, but Jacoby Brissett or Carson Wentz.
Do I get a choice?
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett.
All right. So that's how they're going into the season. We'll see what happens at week 8. Because that's who they picked up as for 1 year, you know what I'm saying, with Jacoby. So and defense, I mean, we'll see how they act. But I had them down there. That's just how I felt. It was between I might have messed up and went too fast, but we'll go ahead. Go ahead, Byron. Who you have there?
27.
Yeah,
27. I had Indy at 27. I already said that. And then I had at 26, I had Atlanta.
All right. Well, you got Atlanta at 26. All right, Brent.
All right, so
27.
we did 27. Okay, so 27. This is my Atlanta call out. So here comes Atlanta. So we kind of
mad at it.
Yeah, go Atlanta.
All right, so Atlanta. Let's Brent. Give me your 26.
26 in Chicago.
All right,
you got them hella low. I wasn't expecting that, honestly.
I was stuck in.
I ain't even trying to be funny. I was. Go ahead. I'll explain why.
No, so I looked at when I was thinking about it, I said, okay, I know my man's was sort of getting the feel they had a high rushing offense because they couldn't throw. But again, this is a passing league, right? So in order to win games, you got to be able to throw the ball down the field. You got to be able to go vertical up and down the field. I'm not saying you can't dominate with the run game, but the run game should set up some of the passing. They rely too much on the run, and that gives me cause for pause, especially when your quarterback is initiating the run and it's a run-heavy offense. That makes him more injury prone. So, you're playing with, a ticking time bomb if they can't build an offense around him that's going to give him the ability to showcase his arm a little bit more. I'm not saying he can't run and use his legs. Yes, absolutely. That's
but you got to get it down the field now. Like, I get it. I mean, but them picking up DJ Moore was actually not a bad pickup trade. Dante Pettis, who still got some burners. And then their defense, Tremaine Edmonds, TJ Edwards, DeMarcus Walker. Defense wasn't terrible, but like you said, it's all going to fall on Justin if he can show his arm off. So I can dig that. I think I put them a little bit. Where I put them at? Yes, I put them way high. Put them higher than I was supposed to. And the only reason because I was like, I feel like he'll pull off what Jalen did and get that arm. That's just me. They're not too high, but they're still in 20. I'll say that.
I had mixed emotions about it too, because I felt like you said, Justin, like to me on paper, you put him behind a decent offensive line that can protect him.
Disgusting.
I mean, and give him some people that can catch a ball. Oh man, so that I felt bad about myself, but it's Chicago, and I'm like, they don't.
And this is the beginning of the season, so I'm not mad at it, but that's how. Yeah. I like that.
All right, so Durante, who you got at 26?
26 was Indy.
Okay.
I did Indy. The only reason is because with everything what going on with Taylor, I mean Taylor's still gonna show off, but is he going to show off for them? And on top of that, wait, give me a second. I gotta go back up. Oh, here we go. And they ain't really, I mean, they picked up Gardner Minshew, Isaiah McKenzie, who got, speed for him. Not much moves in the offseason. So they still got kind of the same team. It's just that front office now. Like hearing that is like how they gonna come out now. You know what I mean? So they're low down there for me.
All right, so at 25.
Yeah.
Right, who you got on your 25?
Me or Byron?
Me?
Brent.
Oh,
okay.
You're starting with me. Okay. So I got Arizona. Kyler is the question mark. You don't know.
I can dig it.
All right.
They're still under. They're still under. I thought you had them like in the high 20s. I was gonna say.
Oh no. They.
He said no.
I mean, just think about it. I know they walked it back, but when they had to put in the contract, they need you to do film sessions. I'm just saying, y'all.
Hey, you got to do field sessions, bro. Like we ain't got time for it. You getting paid 100, bro? I said 100 mil. I mean $1 million. Yeah, come on, come holler at me.
All right, so Durante.
What is this? Same.
This is 25.
25.
Rams.
The Rams. Okay.
LA Rams. I don't believe in them. But I don't believe they'll be bad. I just don't believe in them enough to, I mean, they didn't make any moves besides lose Jalen Ramsey. And Matt Stafford. That I mean, they still got Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford's the question mark for me. That's it. Matt Stafford and Ken McVay actually, because what he said. He said he put a quote out. They forgot about me, but you'll see or something like that. Not quote unquote, but something like that. So I'm like, with what team? Because I'm trying to see. I don't see anybody worth talking about honestly on that team. Just saying, but we'll see how they're down there. Only reason because Aaron Donald's still on the line too. That's why they still got that. So
anybody that's watching, if y'all want to give us y'all numbers in the comments, feel free to do so. That includes after the show, doing the show when you think about it. However, Byron, man, what you got for me?
25.
25
right.
At Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. All right. Let me get you 24, Byron, while we at it.
Did you
Las
do Grant's
Vegas.
25?
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
Zona. Okay. The Raiders.
Damn.
All right, how y'all feel about the Raiders?
I mean, I don't think Byron's wrong. Like I'm kind of close with him. I had them like 1 or 2 spots higher, but let's be honest. Everybody we've named so far, you could take them and put them in a bag, shake them out. All of them teams trash. We just talked about. Every team we just listed trash. Let's just be honest. Some of them have some potential if things work out right. But so many things have to go right for them to actually have a successful season and like beat the expectations. But I mean, I can't disagree with him. There's no real direction you have on offense because you're still trying to figure out can your quarterback find synergy with your receivers and that sort of thing. They were borderline playoff team last year, right? So there's that. But of course, they got a new guy running the show, so that matters. And so that's why I think Byron's right. I don't disagree with it. Mine is a few steps higher than Byron, but I'm with him.
All right, we'll get yours in a couple minutes then. But Durante, how you feel about that selection?
He put Oakland.
Yeah.
At
his 24.
All right, 24. That's why I put Tampa.
Okay. All right. Well,
I put Tampa at 24 just because again, Baker Mayfield question mark. So you still got Mike Evans there. You still got their defense that's still decent. They didn't make much moves, but Baker Mayfield be the question, and can that defense stay healthy?
And Brent, what was your 24?
My 24.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mine was the Rams. I was one above Durante.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask Durante and I was gonna ask Byron. Do y'all think that? And I'm not trying to play Baker, but do y'all think Baker gonna make it like to the midway point of the season and still be the starting quarterback for the team? And I'm not trying to be funny. Like
no, that's a legitimate. Like I mean
I think it's
honestly, if he can just do what he did with the Rams and bring that over, because he actually acted okay, like he did okay with them when he got his chance. So if he could just keep that mindset, bring it over here, Mike Evans can have another 1,000-yard year. Just saying. But I mean, Mike Evans done it with trash quarterbacks anyway. So, but I mean, we just gotta try to believe in Baker. I ain't believing in him. Let me stop playing.
Right.
I wouldn't advise it.
And I wonder how much of
Stupid.
Baker's resurgence was McVay talking to him, because again, it's a different setup now in Tampa, right? So McVay is sort of a quarterback whisperer. Look what he did with Goff. Jared Goff went to a Super Bowl. The only reason he didn't win one is because he met Tom Brady.
Right, exactly.
I mean, so like, you know, and then for a long time, Jared Goff didn't do anything, and then finally last year, Detroit sort of kind of looked pretty good towards the tail end of the season. So I mean, I'd be curious to see how it plays out. Byron, do you think my man gonna be the starter halfway through the season? Still,
Baker Mayfield, yeah, I think he steps in this year.
Okay.
So you know what's crazy? If we look at it, because we got the whole South down in the bottom 20, the way it looks, it could be Carolina or Tampa making the playoffs. All right, one of them making the playoffs. Right. I don't have no. Oh no, wait! I ain't put out New Orleans. Never mind. Keep it going. Never mind.
Yeah, New Orleans is a little higher on my list.
Yeah, I did put. Yeah, I'm tripping. I put New Orleans higher, but still though.
Well, we about to go to 23, and Durante, who is your 23?
I can't count right now.
That's 23.
Hold on, I'm because I'm going backwards. I messed up.
You made the rules.
Pittsburgh
Steelers. Whoa, okay.
I put them. I don't know. I love Mike Tomlin. I really do. I mean, he finds a way to break even, but last year he didn't. So is it? I don't. I'm not saying it's him. I'm not gonna say that at all. It's your quarterback. Yeah, your team didn't help you, coach. I'm sorry. Your team was like, you know what? I don't even feel like playing. I literally. And your quarterback situation. So that's my only thing. We believe in Mike Tomlin, just the team, not so much. Team, not
all
so
right,
much.
Byron.
But they made. Oh, my fault. Keep going.
Oh, I thought you're done. Sorry.
I was just gonna say they did make Miles Boykins, they re-signed him. Allen Robinson got him in a trade from the Rams, which is again why I'm thinking why the Rams are talking. I don't know who they got to play, but anyway, defense still decent. Patrick Pearson, who's 106, still playing corner. We love Patrick Pearson though, but I mean, I think they might end up being higher by week 8, but I don't see them. It's gonna be hard with the Bengals and the Ravens. It's gonna be really hard to be a wild card because
it depends on Joe. Depends on Joe Burrow though, right? So the Ravens make it interesting, but we don't know about Joe's status. So the Steelers could sneak in if the Bengals get into a rut to start the season if Joe ain't playing, right?
Right.
So, but I'm with you though. If Joe's healthy, yeah, that's tough. You know, you got Joe and Lamar in the same division. Ooh.
Yeah, it's really, really, really tough. So that's just me.
All right, Byron, what you got for us?
And that was 23.
Which number?
23, sir.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Brand, how you feel about that?
I can't be mad at that.
New Orleans is in my next 3 coming up. So yeah, so we're not far from each other. I'm gonna have a hot take right now, y'all. That's why here's my 23.
Who you got?
Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Tennessee Titans.
All right.
Damn. All right. because we getting down to the nitty gritty where we're in the 20s now. So it's really tough. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I just have questions about quarterback. I don't.
Yeah.
Tannehill is not a life-changing quarterback, right? So, okay. So
You
you
think?
can have Derrick. You're not gonna. I mean, you can run Derrick Henry all you want, but if you can't stretch the field, what you gonna do? They don't believe in Malik. Okay. They got Will Levi. That boy taking snap. I'm like, so they don't even know who their backup is right now. But they're going Ryan Tannehill because he's the only quarterback to lead the team to any kind of prominent success. Really,
And they bored.
Right. I mean, let's just be honest. So, again, can they be better? Yes. I mean, the AFC South is not particularly a super strong. I mean, Indianapolis is in there, and Houston is in there. So I've already taken 2 down. You know what I mean? So could they get into play? Sure, if they played their cards right, but that's us imagining them capturing the lightning in a bottle from 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know that they could do that.
All right. 22. Durante. Give me 22. Brent, give me 22.
My fault.
No,
No.
you good.
Hold on. It froze on me. Give me a second. All right. Chi-Town. That's right here, Chicago at 22. I had them
Okay.
high, but that's right here. Though.
Well, we already had the Chicago discussion. So yeah, Brent, give me your
Yeah, we good.
Cleveland.
all
And
right.
I felt mixed about Cleveland. I felt mixed.
I like where Brent's going because I want to put them down where Chicago is.
Right. If Deshaun gets hot, they could get higher, right? If he can find a groove, he could get. But what I saw last season tells me the time away from football did not do him any favors. I'm not, I mean, he's on a
Lack
roster
of an amazing receiver has not done him any favors.
that. Well, that.
What are you talking about? They got Amari Cooper, the best receiver in the league.
I want to give me some water. I'll be back.
No, listen, stop reading talking points from the Dallas Cowboys, and don't buy into the hype.
You said what? Huh?
I said-
Oh, my fault.
You ain't never hear me talk about Amari because
You
that
I
man
thought
named
you-
a 4-letter word in this house. You know how many times the ball would come to Amari when Dak would be on
a
target.
4-letter word drop or
No, we're not. If it was a comic strip, we'd have symbols and stuff. I mean, that kind of thing.
I was asking for a friend. I didn't know. I was just
Just saying.
But no, keep it stacked. Keep on. My fault.
That's hilarious. All right, so Cleveland for Brand is 22. Byron, man, how you feel about it? And what's your 22?
Seattle.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Seattle. Gino ain't gonna do it again.
Okay.
Can't do this with Byron, bro.
Okay. And listen, I can't fault Byron because I was in between. I was like, can Gino duplicate or no? I was mixed up. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Byron.
I'm not mad with Byron. I can see where he's coming from.
I don't.
All right, well, talk about it then.
I just don't see how you allow yourself to say Seattle. Like when you said the Jaguars has pissed me off earlier. Right now, I'm ready to throw hands with you. I'm about to pull up because, like, what is your reasoning behind this? You tell me that, I'll leave you alone.
I just don't feel like Trevor is the guy. I feel like he's not the guy yet.
No. We're past that. I'm talking about Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah.
I feel like people are gonna catch on to their offense. It's simple. It's a simple offense. Yeah, Gino made some plays last year, but so they're gonna tighten down on that. Now they really got tape on him. You know what I mean? That's kind of like they got tape on him now. So like, oh man, Gino's Gino. Like they ain't think he was gonna make these throws. They seeing what he like. They gonna key in on that and shut it down, and then he gonna have to go to something else. And he ain't really got nothing else to go to. I mean, he still got Lockett and all them type players.
He got Lockett, he got Metcalf, Kenneth Walker, who went off last year, actually had a decent year. The line's still decent. Defense is
but it's different when they got tape on your quarterback, though.
Right. So I
can dig what you're saying. I just want to hear that.
Yeah.
But I was like, dang, that's low for them because I put them.
Yeah.
That's because you put them on there. I'm defending champ on the fantasy things for a reason.
You're right. It always makes its way back the fuck around. Keep it going.
Well, I was gonna piggyback So the other thing that you got, when you look at them, right? All right, defenses can disguise coverages, so they might, like Byron said, you look at it, they may know Geno. Because let me ask y'all a question: y'all ever see Geno direct traffic? I use Dak as an example too. We'll get to him when we get to the Cowboys. Y'all ever see him direct traffic when a play breaks down?
No.
Yes.
And that's the thing to me. And I know not every quarterback is an improviser, but when a play breaks down, so the defense kind of got you. Sometimes you have to, hey, get here and I can put the ball here. And Geno, I don't really see him do that. So if the tape is out on him, like Byron's saying, we have never seen Geno be able to adapt after all of the tape is out in his playing career. Now, some of it is because he never got enough time to do it, but he's going to get at least one more crack at it in Seattle. So if he comes out and the tape is out on him and they got him figured out, if Geno doesn't adjust and start doing some things on the fly and adding his own wrinkles, even without them making adjustments from a coordination standpoint, I do think Seattle could be in trouble. But,
I'm telling y'all, he did that. He's been doing that. I'm a Jets fan and watching some of his games. In West Virginia, he did that. He did do some of that.
You said it, but hold on, Wes. Now I got to
Not
jump
saying
in.
that he was successful.
Brother, you said in West Virginia. Do you know how long ago Geno Smith was playing in Morgantown? Do you know how long ago that was?
It's been a while.
Bro, I don't even think I had gray hair when Geno played in Morgantown. I got lots of gray hair now. Y'all don't see it, but I got gray hair now. It's
I didn't either, but it's here now.
It's here now, right?
I got hair now. So like,
no, you don't have hair now. You have a lack of hair now.
like what? Like what you mean, bro? Like
I think
talking about some.
yeah. So
hey, yo, do me a favor. Shut up. All right, because you.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Hey man,
you brought it up. I was minding my
hey,
good black business. You the one that brought up
you
hair.
wildin'. You wanna? Yeah,
Well,
you wildin',
you
bro.
said you had hair. Now I'm like, wait a minute. You definitely have a lack of hair since Geno was in West Virginia. You lost some follicles, or 3 or 4 or many, but that's none of my business.
You're right. That's none of your motherfucking business.
I don't know why I'm talking about your hair follicles like that. I need to find something else better to do. As a matter of fact, Byron, man, give me your 21.
21.
Pittsburgh.
Okay. Steelers.
Yo,
all right.
at,
We have talked about Steelers. Durante, your 21.
What I got at 21? Can you do something for? Cannot believe I'm about to say this. You're probably gonna be surprised. Giants.
Okay.
I feel like they're too far down.
I
I
mean,
on the field.
it's a little low, but I mean, with some
The
of the
only reason it's low is because I just don't. Who is Daniel Jones throwing to?
He just picked
Himself.
up the tight end from the Raiders. That guy's pretty good.
Darren Waller.
Yeah, he's gonna open up that offense, man. And that's what.
Are we going to get a real Barkley this year? Like, are we going to get a watered down Barkley?
He got to play for the contract. He got to play for the contract.
Yeah, good Barkley last year.
Yeah, he got to play for the contract, but it's I don't know. It's just I feel like that locker room gonna be kind of. It just depends. Daniel Jones still there. They picked up Jameson Crowder, been in the league since I was 8. Sterling Shepard, who can't catch a cold. I swear to gosh, bro. I had Sterling Shepard 1 year for. I'm looking at this man's stats like, dog, what are you doing? Why are you even here? But we'll talk about it.
You had a bad fantasy, bro.
But I'm not listening to Wes because he ain't talking about shit. Like Brent said, the whole NFC East. I don't think nobody really noticed, but the whole NFC East could have been the playoffs at one point last year. The whole NFC East at one point. But I think Washington got knocked out. Then the Giants made so I got them that low because it's like I just gotta see. They gotta prove it to me. That's all.
Okay. I got them a little higher, but I will give you this. The health of Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley, that's gonna be what makes or breaks this team. If they stay healthy like they did last year, assuming that they can actually play and Saquon's really doing what he can on the field, they're probably going to be a playoff team. And so.
And then when week 8 come around and we see, I'll be like, all right, they shut me up. If they come out by week 8 with a 4-3 record, or I'll give them 5-2. I'll be like, all right, I'll shut the fuck up and bring them up higher. But this is
All right.
start.
All right. So with that being
The
said,
receiving core is weak, is what I'm pretty much getting at too. By the way, besides Darren Waller, but I'm done.
Brent, who you got at 21?
21. Hey, you play blackjack. You gotta go Vegas, man. So that's what the Raiders mean. You go to Vegas.
He went. I love how he did that though. I do like it.
Blackjack,
I do like it. I do like it.
All right, Vegas.
All right, Brent, go ahead on. Give me your number 20 since we already talked about the Raiders previously.
Well, we went from Sin City. Now we're going down to the birthplace of jazz. We're going down there to the Bayou, New Orleans.
Okay. Saints in there.
Saints
All right,
in
we
there.
already discussed Saints. Byron, give me your 20.
Chicago.
All right. Well, we already discussed Chicago too. So, Durante, give me your 20.
I had the Raiders.
All right. We discussed the Raiders too. 19. Byron, man, who you got?
I got Tennessee.
Titans. All right. We rolling now. We getting them all out in the bottom now.
This where it gets like real, like this where it gets real, bro. Like at this point,
All
there's
right.
no return. Go your own, coach.
All right. So, Brent, man, who you got at 19?
The Commanders.
All right. Well, we not ready.
God damn, I did have them low. Shit. I did have them low. Damn, bro.
You said they were almost a playoff team. I was like, well, shoot, don't
I really
before 14 teams make it. I was like, okay, wait, shoot, they got to be, but so far they're for the 14.
did I disrespect them maybe a little bit? My fault, y'all.
Magic said you got a turnaround. It's gonna happen. But Durante, who you got at 19?
Dallas. I just don't feel like
You really have Dallas at 19?
No, I don't have them at 19. I got a troll. I got the Jets. Because fuck West.
I know that's a lie. Try again. Give me your real 19, please, and thank you.
Cleveland. I got Cleveland there.
That sounds
Just
more accurate.
It just depends on Deshaun Watson, and Amari Cooper if he can catch a cold or anything coming to him.
Good luck.
Balls.
Good luck. Good luck.
And the defense actually isn't. They're not slouches. And we forget about Big Dog back there, Chubb. So I mean, they got the components. Just can Deshaun show off like he used to when he had Hopkins? That's all I want.
An accurate quarterback, man. He's a power.
Can he show? No matter what, can he show off like he did when he first got in the league? That's all I want. Accurate or not, can he still show off?
No.
Maybe he might tighten up. You know what? I wish you would have did this shit, Wes, because you pissed me off. Go to the next one.
18, Durante. Then give me your 18. Come on, straight up.
New Orleans.
Saints.
New
All right.
Orleans.
That's word. So we can
Derek Carr. Michael Thomas comes back. Who else they picked up? They picked up a couple decent defensive pieces, I think. And Jamal Williams. I know that's not defense, but I just saw it. Jamal Williams got picked up, which he was doing fine with Detroit last year. So but we'll see. It just depends on. And then Kamara just got injured. So yeah, they're at the right spot. Not injured, he just got suspended. Excuse me.
3 games? Was it 3 games?
3 games. So he probably can show off. So I mean, and it just depends on what kind of Michael Thomas are we getting back and what kind of Derek Carr is going to be out there throwing.
Yeah, well, that'd be interesting. Brent, man, who you got 18?
I went Detroit, Motor City.
All right. Lions on the floor. All right. Byron?
18.
Mm-hmm.
I got Minnesota.
Vikings on the floor, because we ain't talked about them yet.
Hmm.
All right. How y'all feel about Vikings being right there?
He said 18.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I got them a little bit like in the cusp.
All right. In the cusp. Byron, man, let me go ahead and get you 17 while we're here.
17. I got Detroit.
All right.
I agree. They're right there for me. It's just what's crazy is they almost made the playoffs last year, but they lost a lot low key. I mean, they lost Swift, they lost Williams, somebody else too. But they picked up our boy CJ Gardner, who said he don't like Philly. He got robbed out there. Marvin Jones, I mean, who we thought was going to be the next. So, well, some people said next Calvin Johnson at one point. So it just
Marvin
depends.
Jones is too small to be Calvin Johnson. What are you talking about?
I
Said
said some
that.
people thought
Who
before.
them people?
It was like when he first got in the league because
Man,
he
them
was
same
actually.
people
You
that
know the
Byron
people he be
was
talking
calling
about. I be talk about them people he talking about.
Yeah.
No, did he just wait a minute? Byron just laid down an Uno reverse card. I'm done with this.
I said the same thing. We said the same thing, Byron, just about at the same time.
Hey, yo, just take my picks. I ain't saying shit else. I ain't saying a damn thing else. You ain't got to
People
worry
I
about
be
it.
talking about, he be talking about. This them the people he be talking, really be
The
talking
same
about.
people. Y'all be talking to the same people.
And same people. Look,
Oh,
my
man.
cousin
All right.
them.
So to confirm though, Durante, you do have Lions at 17 as well.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, seriously, do you? Because I mean, you
Yep.
said okay. Bet Brent, who you got at 17.
17, I brought in the Steelers.
All right, now we bringing in the Steelers for Brent. We got them on the floor for Brent now. Oh man, poor Steelers fans. Good lord. All right, Brent, who you got at 16?
Oh, this was tough. At
Stunning
16, at 16, I got the Broncos. We got Denver, Mile High City.
Oh, Russ is expecting a new child.
Oh, is that a statement?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
That's a
That's a fact. Yeah.
They got a new kid on the way. Yeah, he's scoring at home. Ain't
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes it matriculates onto the field, and hey, maybe that put them too low. And we're
I know,
revisiting.
that's why I put it out there for you, just let you know. Hey, kid on the way.
No disrespect, man, Denver. Hey, I didn't know the man had a new one on the way. Listen, y'all mess around to make the playoffs. I ain't mad at you.
Talking shit though.
Shout out my Broncos fans that may or may not be still watching. I don't know if you're still watching or not. But Durante, I know you salty over there. Who's your 16?
Huh?
Spread your iodine salt or whatever. Go. Who's your 16?
These nuts.
I believe it. That's
Tennessee.
Eagles, right?
I had Tennessee right there
Titans. Okay.
because it. Never mind, I don't want to explain no more because I don't know what I'm talking about. And I don't care. I don't got friends. I don't got nothing in my life.
Well, I mean, hey man,
He couldn't even land that one. Now that one, he knew he went too far that way. My man got to the edge like, shoot, I can't even say that.
I can't say what I want to say.
Mr. August, please give us your number 16. Please and thank
Yeah, come on, August Allen, nigga.
Jets.
you. Wait a minute, what?
Jets. I got them as a playoff team. They top. That's the top. The 16 teams go playoff.
That was the what? You said how many teams supposed to be in the playoffs?
16.
Nigga, you
Jets. Okay. Whew. Oh.
nigga 16?
Yeah, 16 teams make the playoffs. That's half the league, right?
That's cool. No, I want to hear. I want to make sure we heard that correct. Run the tape. I'll wait till the playoffs. See how many fucking teams
I
make
know.
it.
Well, I had to look this up, so now maybe my research was wrong. According to the internet, it's actually 14 teams, 7 each conference. The top seeds get the bye, and then two.
Don't tell him shit because he know everything.
But my research could be wrong. I know they talked about expanding the playoffs, so maybe they are. But I looked it up the other day because I couldn't remember. I thought it was like the NBA where half the team makes but it's not. It's 14.
No, it's 14. Nigga, turn this shit into the
16,
NBA.
14. I got them barely making it, bro. Because Aaron Rodgers, I can't count him out with the team.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
So are we 16? Are we 14? What you
He treated Aaron Rodgers like LeBron.
These are just the power rankings, though. Like these are just the power rankings. So I got them at the top in halfway. So anybody from 16 to 1 in my eyes can make it.
We're now what I call in the mix. I have a color coded chart with mine, so we're in the mix now. That's what Byron's saying.
Yeah, we in the mix. We in the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
16. Well, we don't.
You got yours color coded. I want to see that.
I have to show you. I have to show you.
I'm fucking with it.
It's red, yellow, and so it's like a stoplight. You got green, yellow, and red.
I love it.
Boy, them yellow. Anyway,
All right.
15 for Durante, man. Where we at? Oh,
Apparently,
y'all want to discuss this Jet situation? I don't know. Y'all want to discuss?
yeah, that don't sit right with me.
I want to discuss
As
that
much
now.
as I
We can get to it
troll-
now, we can get to it later.
Even in power rankings, I just can't. Starting the season, seeing them on tape, and seeing how they played last year, and having a top 5 quarterback in the last 10 years.
Let's not even talk about that.
That's
Let's talk about top 5 defense. Let's talk about that.
Yes. Like, think about it. This team, if they had a quarterback who could remotely throw the ball.
Last year they were in the playoffs.
Yeah, they needed 4 touchdowns probably to become a playoff team. They just needed 4.
Four. That was it. No, but since we're all on the subject about teams,
my list
that
is
should
done.
be.
It's official.
I don't want you to change it.
No. I don't want you to change it. But since we're touching on the
I ain't
fact of
changing nothing.
playoff teams, I really do. I wasn't going to go back, but now I am. These niggas came back from a 20+ point deficit to win a playoff game, and they're at 30. Anyway, I just want to throw that out there. But that don't sit well with me, them being that low. You got them in at least top 10. I had them at 30, but
they just since we're talking about them, so we don't have to revisit. I have them at 8. I just want y'all to know they're at 8. I think
it's about what it should be. But
I think that this is the Jets' division to lose. You got dysfunction in Buffalo. New England is not what it used to be. And you don't know what's happening with Tua in Miami. So with the question marks with the other 3 teams, like we said, we had a team last year basically that just needed a quarterback.
I hate this fool so much.
You plugged in a top 5 all-time quarterback, and if they can protect him, keep him clean, I mean, they don't even have to change the offense that much if they don't want. Just have somebody put the ball where a receiver can get their hands on it.
Roger said, if you give me a line, whom shall I fear?
Yeah, I want y'all to think about this team.
You said, whom shall I fear? Hey, let me stop that. Oh shit, Byron, I like you. I really do. I love you. Like I do. Sometimes your takes be killing me.
Well, I mean, my takes kill you all the time, but
he said they're in the mix, and so that's what Byron is saying. So I agree with him.
They're in the mix.
If Aaron Rodgers comes out and stinks up the joint, then they're gonna be in trouble because that's the higher paid version of what they had last year.
But
if he comes out and be the real deal, though, oh man.
But if John Legend didn't make a song for Green Light for that team, that was it. He said, "Give me the green light," right there, and they in top 10. I'm on paper.
Defense is trash. Put us down there. If the defense don't do what they supposed to do, put us down there. But if you give us the defense and a competent quarterback, I am high on the Jets. I know it's my team, but that defense.
Nah, I mean you got room to be.
Hey, Brent, I'm telling you, we got money. I need
stop talking to me about Zach Munn. I told you the only way you get him, you're gonna send me number 12. You give me Aaron, and you can have what you can have, Zach. It's fine. You gotta take Dak too, though. I don't want Dak. You can take 4.
You said I don't want that. You can have that. Yeah.
Giving me assurance right there. You know, the Jets, we pay centers well. We look out for people. We pay our offensive line. We've always taken care of them for the most part, except for maybe that one time. But we ain't gonna do that to you. So, just come on over to the Jets. We got you. But other than that, the offensive line, I have a couple questions there. Everywhere else, I feel good about the team. But that's not a hit up there. Durante, 15.
15 was Minnesota.
All right. Back to the Vikings. All right, we
had them kind of high, but I feel like they made the playoffs last year. They might have needed a couple pieces, but the question is just at running back. But Madison ain't do too bad for him either. So I mean, can Kirk Cousins finally get him over that hump? That's the question. That's it.
Oh, Cousins
on paper strong.
I feel like Kirk can get him back to the playoffs, maybe, but I don't know about over the hump.
Yeah.
Brand, who you got at 15?
15, I got the New England Patriots.
Just say Dallas, Brand. Stop playing.
Oh, don't worry, Dick. We ain't got far.
Yo, we got the Patriots both at 15. That's
We,
crazy.
Yeah,
hey,
man, 15.
we ain't got far to go for Dallas. We're gonna get there real soon, Durante.
So you got the Patriots doing better than the Jets? Never
Me?
mind. Let's move.
Me?
I'm not counting on Bill Belichick. Their division ain't that strong.
I know, but you
I
count
agree
the
with
Jets. No, never mind.
Wait a minute. No, hold on. Please be serious right now. Please be serious. You said the division ain't that strong? Oh, like
No.
looking into that. All right.
Nobody's running away with it, is what I'm saying, Durante. Nobody's running away.
All right, my fault.
All right, Byron, who's your 14? I assume Miami Dolphins next.
Rams.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you've been ranking this stuff. Okay. All right, Rams. All right, Brandon.
I feel like Sean McVay gonna have a bounce back season. I feel like they're gonna go to the playoffs. I mean, you got Stafford and you got you still got Aaron Donald on the other side of the ball, man. You can't count that out. And I think everybody gonna be healthy this year. So hey, that's a recipe for a playoff team.
Ooh, that's a big jump from everybody else. All right.
They can do that, bro. They're not too far away from the Super Bowl.
Okay. 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 I just can't stop saying okay. Okay.
Y'all told me to shut up earlier, so
that's something else right there. Durante, man, talk about it.
Y'all told me shut up.
They got weapons, bro. They got
Durante,
Cooper.
you had him at 25, man. Brant, you had him at 24. So
Well,
I can't see Sean McVay having a back-to-back.
Well, I would say I would agree with that, but the problem is he got the same on Washington. We don't know what Matt Stafford's got left in the tank. Let me say that. I'm not calling Wash till I see him on the field again. But he is older. Also, let's remember, Sean McVay had several years of Jared Goff, and it took a quarterback change for him to get back to the spotlight. I almost wonder, is it going to take another quarterback change to put? I'm not saying that the season's done. Maybe if Stafford's healthy, like you say, maybe he can come out, put the ball where it needs to, and his experience will help him. But if he's not 100% or he gets injured again, I think Sean McVay, if he stays with Los Angeles as a head coach, his next shot at it going to be with a new quarterback. Because seemingly when the first year he's got a quarterback, lightning in a bottle. I mean, but now I don't know. And again, Matt Stafford is arguably, borderline Hall of Fame at this point, right? We could say that he's probably going to get in. He's not first ballot or nothing, but he's probably Hall of Famer based on his numbers. So, but he is older. So, but I see what you're saying, Byron. If they're healthy, they could be a playoff team. Yes, I can see that.
Yeah, but look at the defense side of the ball.
Yeah.
They're still solid.
What about the Jet? Man, I'm leaving Jets alone now. Good Lord. Brandon, man, who you got at 14?
I have the Dolphins. They would be lower. I tried to put them in the center because I felt like with the question marks around Tua, you don't know. They got weapons along the board, but if you don't have somebody to conduct the orchestra, you're in trouble.
I got them farther down, man. I feel like they tuned up, man. They tuned up for real.
Let's just go and get your Dolphins numbers now. What you got?
No. Fuck that. Just go through the numbers. Nah, fuck that. Go through the numbers. We'll come back to it in a second.
We at you, Durante, because I think he said
New England. Damn it. Oh, fuck.
I when we talk about the AFC East, I'm curious because this man is
New England. If out of all the teams,
AFC East, we got. Whew, okay, sorry, New England. You said
out of all the teams, if anybody's gonna be last, it probably be them, just because of how strong, in my opinion. Just throw that out there. That this, yeah, that's me though. So I don't know. I don't watch football from what I was told. So here I am.
But
at this point,
without
who told you that?
A nigga with a fucking beard.
But without
arguing, Big Dogs only hat shot Big Dogs only, y'all. But yeah, fuck him.
Said, between 14 and 15, y'all right there with the Patriots. So that's right there with y'all, right there with each other. Y'all calibrated, as people would say. Brent,
that was 14, right?
I caught that, Wes. I caught that.
I can't.
Calibrated. Oh my god.
Byron, man.
Oh, you know what? I fucked up. I was so frustrated with what Byron said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the AFC East, Seattle is at 13, but
Why is everybody so frustrated about what I say?
Seattle's at 14, New England's at 13. So just my 13 now. I fucked that up. My fault.
Okay.
I got your team as being in the mix of the playoffs, and you saying I'm shitting on you?
You got the Dolphins and the Patriots ahead of my team, man. That's crazy. I mean, no, you got Dolphins and Patriots ahead of my team. Okay. I got questions, but that's not here nor there. Patriots at 13 for
Yeah,
but y'all gonna have a competitive, a way competitive, division.
If everybody's healthy, it should be a fun ride.
Like, nobody's gonna run away with it. I don't see. I feel like it's gonna be tick for tack, man, and that's gonna make it the play step up when they play people outside the division. They play just gonna excel. They're just gonna beat up on each other within the division like we did, and they're gonna be like 3 teams gonna go to the playoffs. Watch.
Yeah, we pulling y'all this season, so that should be interesting.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm not shitting on y'all at all. That's what I'm saying. It's like I got your teams all in the mix.
Only one of those is my team. You just happen to have them below. Anyway, it's not in no day. Byron,
They in the top half though.
Was throwing me off though.
Byron,
All of them in the top half.
The plurality is us because we haven't talked about Dallas yet. So he's saying my team too, Wes. I think that the y'all is me and your team.
you got, I don't think that's what he was saying at all.
He hasn't said Dallas yet. I mean, so he
I know.
gotta be in the mix.
Man, you
Hold
know,
on,
I told you.
wait,
You
I got to help
But I have everybody team in the top half
He
though.
literally just said when he got to New York, he was like, everybody else up the top of this list is in the mix. He said
Well,
that.
I know, but you be
Yeah,
putting
he
words in
did,
there
but
now.
I think
That's what I said.
So he said y'all's teams. Your team, my team. They
Yeah.
share the same team, so they got the same rooting interest. But it says 2 teams, Wesley. Your team and
I mean, West, we didn't go to the Super Bowl last year. I mean, so I gotta have us a little high. I ain't got us number 1.
Hey, Brent, look at his face and realize you helped
What's
him out.
this nigga doing, bro? Like somebody please.
Look at his,
yo.
look at his face.
Run the tape, man. You know what I said.
I love it.
Move along.
13. I think we're on 13, right?
Brent, who's your 13?
I'm the Vikings
God
finally get in
damn.
at 13. I'm with you guys. Question marks at running back. I mean, we just don't know. But I think they'll be in the mix. In theory, they should be at the top of their division, but we'll see.
I got them higher. I got them lower on the list because their running game is so suspect. Then I can't. So the defense ain't got to be honest with them. They know, okay, Kurt, he going to number. So your boy JJ,
Right.
he going to JJ, bro. I mean, come on, bro. You gonna have to look. Your first read gonna be him. Like
I swear, Kirk just throw the ball in there. I don't think he make reads, bro. I think he just looked at the man kind of open, just hurling. He like if I
He
just
pull
pull
it.
it, he going to get it.
Bro, he
bro, man,
pulled
don't catch the
Fitzpatrick
ball,
was
though.
like,
Yeah, you're right. He catches the ball. That's what I say.
he gonna catch the ball.
Kirk just like, can I throw the ball far enough that he gonna just get it? Like, I just need
Can
to
I
be
find him?
second, I just throw it far enough.
right. Can I just throw it
He see
far
a
enough?
purple streak. He letting it go.
Right.
He
just
said, "Huh?"
He said, "Oh, I see the look." He said a little sliver green between the purple and whatever else is everything. He like, there he is.
There he is. I'm letting it go. Hey, and that's a good choice too.
Let that. Hey, he said, "Let that thing fly."
Right. Pow.
And
Let
that's
that thing fly, bro.
Browns
It's
ain't got it.
this
That's
is
the
tough.
problem.
I just realized how tough this is
Byron, who's your 13?
because I'm revamping my shit right
Washington.
Okay.
In come the Commanders.
And the only reason I got them high on the list is that quarterback gonna make or break them. They're gonna look extremely good or they're gonna look extremely bad. So I had to put them in there, being their defense is so solid, bro. Top 10 defense.
Yeah.
The defense is solid as hell. So that's the only reason they up that high. If that defense wasn't as solid, they'd have been in the 20s easily.
I'm not gonna say it again. Durante, who's your number 2? Every time he just brings up another reason why the Jets should be that low.
I just laugh hard because he said top 10 defense, but these niggas up here.
But they are in the mid. Bro.
I just messing with
That's
you.
the question, Mark. I just asked a question, yo. This is my one question. If you put the Redskins quarterback or Commanders quarterback against Aaron Rodgers quarterback, and then you put them at 16, and that math ain't mathing. But top 5 to top 10. All right. Anyway, I just
All
had to
right,
throw
all right,
that out
Devontae.
there.
I got a question.
All right.
In this day and time, what do you
Yep.
need more? A defensive line or shut down corners? Which one do you need the most?
I would say a defensive line.
Who
Actually,
has the
no.
best defensive line
Actually-
between no, stop. Who has the best defensive line
No,
between
you
Washington
can change up.
and the
You can
Jets?
change up all the fucking time. You be like, no, I want to go
And
with
that's
this team.
where I'm
Actually,
at
no,
with
it
it.
depends on. You know what? I'm gonna bully you. It just depends on who show out on the first game. It depends on who show out better on the first game.
Oh my
I'm gonna pull you.
gosh, bro. He
I'm
won't
pulling
answer the
you.
question, bro.
You
Who
do the
has-
same
listen,
fucking
okay.
thing.
Okay,
It depends
Devontae,
on
and
first
here's
game.
my
Depends on first game.
okay.
Depends on first
Instead
game.
of you trying to use me against me, I'll just explain. I pick Washington ahead of them because they had the better defensive line. Okay, I'm
All right.
going with the defensive line. We're the Eagles. Our strong point is what? Our defensive line. So that's
Yep.
why I go with the defensive line.
So
yes, if
okay.
and listen, if the Jets had our defensive line, they will be number 1. Straight like that.
But I want you to hear. Hold on, Wes. But I want you to hear what you said earlier.
The
What Wes
corners are
said
there.
earlier. You said, well, Wes said they're a top 5 defense, and then you just said, yeah, the Redskins are top 10 defense. So, and we've had this argument before. But if I say a person's top 5, that means they did 10. So why the fuck does that matter now?
But these
and
are
then on top
our
of that, and
opinions,
then on
though.
top of that, you got. You're right.
These are
You're
our
right.
opinions, though. This is my
But I'm
ranking.
just trying to get you
My
get you
ranking.
to see what Wes is saying though, because you
I get what he's saying. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. This is my okay. I pick my fantasy team. You pick your fantasy team. Like
It's true.
nobody's
I just,
wrong.
this is true. This is true.
I just love, and everybody that watches this show does as well, Byron Logic. It is.
I love
amazing.
Byron Logic. That's it.
And
We
Byron,
love
can you give
Byron
me your
Logic.
number 12.
God.
I'm not saying nothing else about whatever like your
Bro,
picks
Giants.
anymore.
All right, okay.
Okay.
Giants on the flow.
Yep.
All right.
And I concur with that. I have them at 12 too. There are
Right.
question marks about the health of the running back and quarterback. Also, motivation for Saquon. We talked about that, so that's why I put them there. They should be.
Talk shit to him, man. Shit. Me and him got the similar rankings. We got some numbers are the same. Like ain't nobody talking shit to him.
Well, that's because only time I started really talking when we got to them Jets, and he got him at 8. So I'm okay.
Yeah, they are at 8 on my list. That was different. I think they should win the division. The only reason the Jets don't win the division is somebody gets hurt or the Jets lack the will to do it because it's their division for the taking. I don't think Buffalo is going to be what they've been the last 3 or 4 seasons. New England, you can't count Bill out, but I don't think they're going to be like you said. I don't think anybody runs away with it. I think if the Jets win it, they win it by a game or 2, but it's their division to lose.
I feel like it's too much depending on Aaron Rodgers, bro.
How was it? No, man. Okay.
I don't know. It
It's
just
his
we
opinion.
gotta see. I got
Right.
them right in the middle because we gotta see. That's it.
His opinion.
So let me ask you. No, let me ask you this, Byron. So, and I see what you're saying. Let me ask you, if you think so. Let's say the Jets run the ball like they did last year, and Aaron, they don't ask him to do what, because I know it seems like they're asking him to be the savior. They're asking him to throw the ball 40 times.
Yeah.
Again. Let's say he doesn't have to. Say they only ask him to throw maybe 20, 25. All right, would you? And let's say he's accurate. He's his normal Aaron Rodgers, so he's an improvement over
Yeah.
Zach, right? They should be a better team. Now, granted, the ball's got to fall the right way. They got to make the right plays. You know, sometimes you get 50-50 games where one play decides the game. So I get that. But I think they should be better. But you say, I see what you're saying. There's a lot of pressure on Aaron. If they come out and think they got to air it out, they're going to be in trouble because that's not really the Jet style. It's really not any successful Jet team in the last 2 decades has been predicated on the run game, setting up everything else.
Yeah.
And we got,
I think it's gonna be like, okay, so you got anytime they have a good quarterback, it's like, okay, most teams when they have a good quarterback, they defer to that good quarterback. Look at like Mark Sanchez. When they had Mark Sanchez, bro, they were just animals because they didn't have to depend on him. They had every other thing covered, bro. Defense, lockdown corners. We ain't even got to talk about that. Defensive line, crazy. Like, they didn't have to depend on that. Like, I think with Aaron Rodgers, they're gonna try to run everything through him and try to make him make the hard throws when he ain't got to do that, man. Just make the right play and keep it moving. We just got to see how the team runs. Now, if that Hall guy comes out here balling, then we got a whole different animal. You need to refeed him, and hey, bro, you do the check downs and you throw a couple deep balls a game. That's it.
Right.
That's all. That's it. I'm coming to dance for y'all. That's it. Ebony. You know what I mean?
We got running. That's the thing with the Jets right now. This is what I like about the team, and I'll just talk about it real quick.
Bro, I like y'all team. That's the thing. I'm not shitting on y'all.
Okay, I understand. I'm just saying what you're saying we don't have. I feel like at this point in time we do. The running backs are solid.
Well, Wes, can they click
You
though?
know the corners. You know these corners. We got a solid, and that the defensive line, man. It's
But Wes, is Hall gonna be able to get in rhythm with Aaron Rodgers back there? Because they know what Zach was. He won't bounce to sit there and throw the ball 50 times. Is Hall gonna be able to get in rhythm? Because when he get going,
but that's
it's a wrap.
That's the thing, though, Byron. The way we ran last year, we ran by committee. It was like so many deferences on running back. We went through like in certain games, like almost to the third option.
But your boy Hall was in rhythm, bro. Stop that. You know that boy Hall was in rhythm.
He was good. He got his numbers, but I'm saying the rest of the other running backs got their numbers too. It was a very interesting concept, and I know that we won't see as much of that this season, which is
okay. Then Wes, that's why I have to put y'all down because I don't know what I'm getting.
I'm not going to defend the Jets any longer because it's pointless. I'm not going to do that. I want to hold the show.
Is it clicking? Is it gonna click? That's it. I gotta know what y'all doing. I don't know y'all scheme.
Yeah. I know, but we gotta keep moving because we running late. We ran late. But number 11. Oh, no, actually number 12, Durante. Sorry,
Denver.
Okay. Denver Broncos. All right.
Sean Payne's the coach. So we'll see how he acts.
I got Denver number 11 as well.
Okay. Yeah. If Russ, I was a little lower than I was a 16, but that's my in the mix. Yeah. That's my in the mix.
That's so you're in the mix, sir.
If Sean can whisper to that man and get that man,
that's a wrap, bro. I'm telling you.
I mean, think about it. He's even though we ain't seen him run the ball a lot in the last couple seasons, that's a more mobile Drew Brees, bro. That's dangerous.
And he got weapons.
And you got the same coach that got Drew Brees, because we've seen Drew Brees out there with the Chargers, and I mean I ain't knocking him; he was okay, but that wasn't the same Drew Brees we've seen in New Orleans. That's a whole different kind of guy.
Right.
I agree. And Brent, who you got at 11?
So 11, I got the Seahawks. I got Geno. I think Geno. I was hesitant on Geno. I think Geno comes out and performs, and the division that they are in, other than the 49ers, is pretty weak. The 49ers is their real only competition in the division, but the 49ers are up on my list.
They could be a wild card again.
Yeah, so I think they can sneak in as a wild card.
Durante, number 11.
Chargers.
All right.
I don't believe in a team that gives up that many points in the playoffs. I'm sorry, but they still. I'm being real. Like seriously, I'm being real. You don't give up that and then still get honors as a top 5 quarterback, in my opinion. Because I mean, you saw what they did to Matt Ryan when he gave up. They put that man to hell. We forgot Matt Ryan was in the league at one point. So
give me your team.
But now they treat Justin Herbert like fuck that. That man, no. They still got a decent team. They still can probably win their no. They can make wild card because Kansas is in their division. But yeah.
We ain't touching them yet. Number 10, sir.
Who, me or they ain't say they're 11?
No, we got 11. It's Chargers, Broncos, Seahawks.
Okay, all right. 10 Jaguars because they beat that team. That's 11. I think Trevor finds his own this year. I mean, he started sniffing it last year. I mean, he kept his composure in that game. So it's like if you can carry that over with the team you got and that the running back, I might be saying his last name wrong, but he's balling. So I think they'll be fine.
All right,
I think they'll win that division, by the way, too. I think they'll win that division.
I feel like they slow starters though, bro. They catch on too much at the end. I feel like they gotta start fast. They just always slow starters, man. That's why I had to put them low, unless they slow starters.
I don't
Trying to
disagree with that
find
with
them.
you.
I
They do
can't.
run
Why
slow.
can't I find
Like
them?
two
Brent,
ish.
who you got at 10?
Oh, because they. Oh, go ahead. My fault.
Oh no! Breaking news. Hang on, y'all. Here come the Dallas Cowboys
Them boys.
At 10,
Here
at
come
10.
the boys.
At 10.
I ain't gonna lie. I put them
This
high.
is a
I didn't even mean to do that.
This a come to Jesus moment for this team. You got a quarterback that might not have a job next year, at least in Dallas. You got a head coach that might get fired partway through the season if the team don't come out to win. You're asking a franchise that had not had repeat 10-plus win seasons to do it not one time, not two times, but 3 times in a row. We did it back-to-back the last 2 seasons. Last time that happened, we won a Super Bowl. Well, guess what happened this offseason? We didn't win no Super Bowl, so you ain't got no dynasty brewing. You lose one of your best tight ends. You got your second string guy, which I think they might have even cut him since I've reading some of the releases since they started training camp. And I'm just like, at some point, the team is just falling apart. I honestly think, and this is, if it happens, you heard it here first. If not, I'll be wrong, and I'll be glad to be wrong. And maybe the Cowboys will have a really good year. I think they're in the mix potentially. But really, I'm almost certain Jerry Jones trying to blow this team apart. I really am. The stuff with
You're
Zach
like
Martin, the stuff with Zach Martin. Zach Martin has been the best offensive lineman that you've had in a long, long time. And you don't want to pay him, and you say, well, we're trying to pay players in the future. Well, what players are you going to pay in the future if you're not going to have Dak on the team next year? Because basically you're going to be rebuild mode.
Shit, you already paid. Yeah, you already paid.
With Trayvon, and I don't know
Trayvon why, and what's name?
I don't know why they gave that boy all that money. My man baits people to throw into him, and when he's not in the position, as you like to say, Durante, the man get burned 99% of the time. Every now and then he get lucky, he baits them and he recovers.
Don't say that, Brent, because I don't watch the game. But anyway,
I'm just saying. So there's a lot of question marks with Dallas, and nothing to me seems like it's set in stone. I love my boys. I wish them well. If they use Dak like they used Cooper last year, and they run the ball heavily, if Tony Pollard's healthy for that and the line can hold up, ask Dak to throw the ball 20, 25 times a game.
If Ezekiel play fullback,
he could if they want to bring him in. But if you are asking Dak Prescott to throw the ball 30, 40 times a game, you're going to turn him into a turnover machine. The man he's not accurate. He's got a cannon of an arm. He can sling the ball way down the field, but he's not accurate, and he throws interceptions in the tight coverage. Some of them come off players' hands. I can't fault him for those. But there are other times where you throw to the same spot where you just got beat, and the dude deflects the ball, and you go back to the same spot. They run the same plays, the same route, and the corner bites on it and gets the interception that he almost had the last play. You can't have boneheaded decisions like that and be the franchise quarterback of a team. You could if you were any other franchise, but the Dallas Cowboys, we America's team.
Any other franchise.
I'm saying, but who else hypes themselves up like that year after year after year after year after year? Dallas Cowboys. They're the only ones that hype themselves up. We bill ourselves as this. And then we for the last 28 years, we've performed subparly. Every other team in this division, well, Washington notwithstanding, let me put them. The other 2 teams in this division, Philadelphia and New York, have played for Super Bowls and have both won Super Bowls. Okay. Washington can't get out their own way because they got a corrupt owner that's now out the way. So maybe with Magic and his ownership group coming in that he's a minority owner with, maybe they turn that ship around. You know who ain't got a new owner? The Dallas Cowboys.
You know who ain't getting a new owner?
The Dallas Cowboys. So yeah. I have them at 10. Now, Philly brothers, y'all can say what y'all want to say. I done told you from a Cowboys fan. I know a lot of Cowboys fans probably mad with me. I'm just a realist.
Talk to him. And Byron, give me your number 10.
Baltimore. I thought I already said that.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
no.
Baltimore.
No, we just running late. You getting tired. But Durante, number 9. Give me
Dolphins, because I don't know what Tua going to do. But that team on paper looks amazing.
Yeah.
On paper looks great.
And
they were. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just getting ready to say there were a couple games off from probably actually winning that division for real last year because they started off with like 6-0, 5-0. So, yeah.
But I fear that something happens to one of those that 3, either Tua or Hill. That team's a whole different dynamic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Easily. I mean, I don't wish injury upon nobody, but I'm just saying if that comes to it, I mean that's gonna be a whole different ball game. So
they play off one thing: speed. Like that's it.
Speed.
That's all you got.
So yeah, that's why they're at 9 for me. But on paper, great, beautiful, love it, here for it. Play with them on Madden probably.
We just a tad bit off. A few different, but I think all of us is pretty much close.
Who
Right.
you got at 9, Byron?
Especially this top 10, bro.
I got Dallas.
The L is.
I
Boys
can't
back on
believe
the floor.
I am the highest. I'm the biggest hate.
And
Well,
I
I'm the
love
biggest,
it. I absolutely
I
love
am the
it.
biggest
I'm a
troller when
realist, bro.
it comes to this. No.
I'm a
I
realist.
don't got them no higher than 5. Where I got them at? Oh, go ahead, Wes. We'll be at
Brent,
9.
give me your 9.
All right.
Jacksonville.
All right, and I know you're 8. So, Byron, give me your 8.
Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, and I had Dallas right there at 8. I'm the only one that I'm the biggest troller when it comes to Dallas. I put them higher than both of y'all.
We was
I'm
all
not-
agree. So
On paper, that's why I'm giving them the power because it's on paper amazing. Y'all got Steph, y'all got Gilmore, y'all signed them boys to big contracts. They hype now, but is Dak going to come out and play football? That's what we're worried about.
They
That's
don't
what
need
we're
to
worried
make him
about.
play football.
So-
That's the problem. They need him in spots. They just need him to put the ball where it's got to go. He's got a better arm than Cooper. He's taller. He's stronger. He can extend plays in a different way. But when they ask him to become a pocket presence, it does not work out well for them. It has not worked out well for them since Tony Romo was no longer in his headset. I know he had another good season after that where they were like, oh, this is the comeback year. You know, after he broke the leg, he was comeback player of the year. Okay, yeah, but I mean, he also came back from injury just so happened to stay healthy, so he's able to put up big numbers. Fine. He was never as much of a threat without Tony Romo in his headset. And then, you know, if I was Jerry Jones, I'd be like, Tony, CBS ain't treating you right. Let me give you some money. Come over here and talk. Get up in Dak's ear. You can be the offensive coordinator. You know, Mike can still call the plays, but I want you in the ear. That's the last voice he hears before the snap. Look for this and this, Dak. I guarantee you it'd make a great difference in Dak's career, but, you know.
Another Cowboys fan has entered the room.
Yep. Appreciate you, Gregory. Yep.
Gregory says, I agree with your assessment of the Cowboys, Brant, but for the reasons that you mentioned, I have them a couple slots down from where you have them.
So he have them even lower than I do. He's realist. Yep.
Hey.
You asking this team to have 3 winning seasons.
Yeah, you're asking them that, but like I said, on paper, looking like it, that's why I'm going by what they came off the offseason, everything like that. That's why I was going by saying,
How's
you know
the
what,
defensive
they
line
look like
looking?
they look like a top 10 team.
They look good.
but-
But the problem is they get gassed in the second half. I'm with you, but like if the offense did their job, even if they don't score every drive, if they move the ball and get a couple first downs, you buy the defense some breathing room. That defense last year was good. They would have been better if in the second half of games Dallas wasn't playing with the lead and trailing and having to come back, keeping the boy. So they would have a lot of 3 and outs trying to get down the field quickly. Kept the boys on the field, got them gassed. Look at the playoff game. Them boys was winded because the Dallas offense could not get enough first downs to keep them off the field long enough to catch their win. So when they came back, the pass rush couldn't get home. Our secondary is good, but it is not great. What makes it look great is that ups the front, so when they rush, the quarterback has, 4 or 5 seconds, and if the ball's not out, somebody's touching it.
Did he just say when they rush?
Yeah, like when they blitzing, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted you to say that again. That sounded good because when I say defensive lines, I
mean, yeah, I was say our secondary is not great. We got one dude that baits people. I mean, Durante talks about it all the time. He cracks on us about it. We got one dude that baits people. He doesn't even play the coverage he's supposed to play half the time.
That boy's scared to play up.
I never had a problem with you talking about
Wes. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
I ain't say you, Wes. Wes, I ain't say you. I ain't say you.
Line. Oh, okay. Well, then never mind then. Let's move on. Brand, who's your number 7?
I'm just going to ignore his punk.
Number 7, I got the Chargers. Now I see what Byron said about them. Yeah.
No, y'all.
I got the Chargers. I really do.
My top 7 is crazy. Y'all gonna be like, what? Okay.
Yeah, we know. We get it.
Durante, let me get your 7, and then we're gonna get Byron's top 7 because he said it's gonna be crazy.
Okay.
Ravens. I got Ravens at top 7. Odell Beckham just joined. What kind of Lamar?
That ain't enough.
All right. Just I can't finish, so it's cool.
Finish
Go
it
ahead,
out,
go ahead,
Durante.
go.
Talk to me.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying the moves that I've tried to throw out the moves that they made. But anyway, Odell Beckham joined. I mean, like Byron said, might not be enough, but I mean, it is what it is. What kind of Lamar Jackson are we going to get? Is the question on my mind. I need to know. Is the money going to his head, or is he going to come out and be the Lamar that we saw glimpses of? Like, oh, okay, Lamar, I see. But defense is decent still. So that's all we're worried about.
Top 10?
Top 10?
Defense.
Like going in, or you talking about this year? Oh,
Top
excuse me,
10
you talking about going in or last year?
This year, last year, wherever.
Oh,
Top
10
10 right
I
now.
think. I want to say top 15.
Top 15.
Top 15.
Defense. Okay. Mhm.
All right, Byron, give me your 7.
Top 7? My top 7. Number
Let's
7,
give
I
you a
got
7.
At top, I got you. At 7, San Francisco. At 6,
All right, that's
Cleveland.
Whoa. Stop right there.
Yeah.
We'll get the rest in a second. I mean, yeah, we'll get the rest of yours after we run through them. So 49ers have appeared on the list. It's the first time we've seen them. So
49ers are. Hold on. I gotta pull it back up.
They will be lower if they had a quarterback.
like
What,
higher in the list,
49ers?
like up to closer to number 1. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
You said lower is okay.
I feel like Purdy was their guy. This is me though. That boy played. It'd been a different ball game. I'm just gonna say it'd been a different ball game if he played against us. Not sure. I feel like we would have pulled it out.
He did play against us. He got knocked out the game, Devontae.
That's what I'm saying. If he played
Because we were hitting him.
I gotta finish my sentence. If he played the full game, it would be a different ball game, possibly. Not sure. But Brent, they picked up Sam Darnold for 1 year. I mean, I don't know what that's going to do. Chris Conley,
Nothing.
Willie Snead. Defensively, Hargrave, Gibson. They still solid on defense. They got a front 7 that's just disgusting anyway. So it just depends on their quarterback. I know you're about to say front 7 again. I got it, Byron. We get it.
Well, to be fair, when he came for me, I would. That was more of y'all's.
But I say, listen, front 7 don't mean nothing.
What was number 6? I mean, where we at? Number 6 or number 7?
Yeah, we at number 6. Durante, what you got for me, dog?
Brian, did you say your number 6?
Oh, number 6.
We ain't got his yet.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, we can get yours though, Brent.
Okay, well, I got the boys from BMO.
All right.
Afghanistan.
Because we haven't done anybody's number 6 yet, so that's why.
Okay.
I was like,
well, what was your number 7? My fault, Brent.
No, I said Chargers.
Okay, all right. I want to make sure my fault. All right, we good.
I got us, Durante. I got us on schedule.
I'm sorry. I'm just kind of discombobulated from being cussed out by Byron. That's all.
Hold on,
well, Byron.
Why my man said
I've never cussed that shit.
Hold on, man. Hold on, let's go back. We got to laugh at this. Did y'all hear this, brother? This brother said, "Believe in me." He did it in a sing-song fashion. We in a Disney, but it's a "Believe in me."
Stupid.
I might have to get them put on a t-shirt. Believe in me. I might have to get the missus to cook one.
Hey, y'all might see that on BigDogsOnly.com. Go check out the merch.
Hand motion and everything. Believe in me.
Who is it? Number 6, me?
Yeah, I got us on schedule. Trust me.
All right.
Durante, who you got on 6 though?
Bills.
The Bills. All right. All right, Byron, what you got in numbers?
I got Cleveland at number 6, bro.
Okay, that's
good.
Wild.
God,
that's wild.
So and the reason I got them, I got Watson a whole year of Watson, bro. Whole year of Watson. I feel like he gonna shock. He gonna come back and he gonna come back on top of things, bro. I'm telling you.
How many games you think they win if he's healthy, man?
11.
11. Okay.
11.
Okay. So 11-5. No,
I got them coming out hot and sliding at the end.
Okay, you think
still making the playoffs?
You think the division beats them up more than the rest?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I mean, they always play each other tough.
Okay,
I got them starting off hot and sliding at the end.
Okay,
that is interesting.
Right. I said the top 6 was gonna be crazy, but these are kind of normal after this.
All right. So let's get your normal 5. Let's get 5 out you.
Top 5.
Let me get your
Just
number 5.
5.
Cincinnati.
Okay.
Bengals.
Okay.
Now I think a lot of that does, as Brant mentioned earlier, is going to depend on if Joe going to be out there or not, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he gonna hop back this year.
I mean, if he's going to be not injured, because he kind of got a leg injury going on
Yeah,
right now.
because right now they say that he might miss the first 5 games, but they're not sure.
So if he's playing Byron, you with it? But I mean, we're not going. We're going
If he's playing it, they're definitely at 5. If they're not, they'll probably slide 20. I would swap them out for somebody like teens or something.
like the Jets. Brant, who's your number 5?
Number 5 is the Buffalo Bills.
The Bills.
The Bills. I only put them above the Jets because they have the experience of being in the playoffs and stuff. So they can get over their locker room issues. The division should be theirs, but I just don't know how much unity they got. And sometimes that's just enough to keep a team out of rhythm.
Hope they don't have.
Yeah,
I know
that's
you're
why
not
I put them.
down the rhythm.
That's why I put them. That's why I put them at 6 because like Stephon Diggs cleaned out his locker in the middle of like the summertime, and then now he's back. But it's like, is that tension still going to be there?
Right.
I mean, they didn't make much during the off season. Like talk about where did my thingy go?
Hey, Durante, go on, give me that Jets Mafia. Who's your number 5?
How you know they next? Because they not. I told you they were like 19 or something like that. So,
Okay.
But the other New York team, the Plains, they're number 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Just because I just can't doubt this team, bro. Like I want, how I want to hate you so bad. Not hate you, because hate is a strong word, but I want to dislike this team so bad. But looking at it on paper, I mean, if Brady can play at 56, Aaron Rodgers can do it at 46. So like, let this man cook. All right, let him cook. Let him
I like
cook.
how I did that, right? But anyway, I mean, looking at the numbers, I knew they had to be right there. So it just made
I almost
sense.
put him number 1. Steak.
Nah, you won't doing that. Byron, man, give me your number 4.
The Bills.
Okay. Yep.
I can dig that.
Yep.
I just can't.
And Brant, who's your number 4?
Based off last year's performance and for the last 2 postseasons, because they'd like to send me home, I had to give props to the 49ers. Now, I agree. I agree with Byron. There's some question marks at quarterback, but I would assume if they go back to Brock Purdy, and let's assume that the tape doesn't tell a man's whole story, because I think this was the point Byron was making earlier. He didn't get to it because y'all started picking with him, but Brock Purdy,
he picks with us.
The Brock Purdy, the other piece we didn't get to see is because he came in hot at the end of the season. What happens when the tape is out on you? So if he plays and the tape is not a fluke, it's not something that they can just scheme against, they should be back in at the top of the league in contention. They should definitely win their division. But if they have a lot of up and down play from the quarterback, this week this one's a starter, next week that one's a starter, not because of injury, then I think they slide down the list and they would be somewhere in the teens.
Hey,
right.
real quick.
Oh,
before I say that, I just realized Aaron Rodgers really did pull a LeBron and got Randall Cobb and Allen. He really pulled a LeBron, bro. He was like, "Yeah, I need them two. They coming over here."
And the man, after he did all that, he took a pay cut and said, "Give me some more people."
The nigga Jordy Nelson about to come out of retirement. I swear to God, I'll be no more good. They say, "Yeah, Jordy Nelson." I'll be like, "Yo, I'm done. I can't do this shit."
The thing is, Aaron Rodgers is all in, which is why I really am feeling the Jets. Man said, I don't even need all that money. Restructure this real quick. I'll take a little cut
and go ahead and pull somebody else. Number 4 for me, same as Brant, 49ers. I mean, Purdy, I like the dude, but there's tape out there. They got film on you now, kid. They see you. So,
and number 3, Durante.
Number 3, Bengals.
Bengals. All right.
Yeah, I put them high. Just because I can't. They were this damn close to, what I'm saying, like. What, field goal, right?
Play, man. Home Alone got to play.
Was it field goal that they lost last year, I think? But
yeah,
either way. Hey, bro getting him one. I don't know when, but he getting him one.
Got to play first, bro.
He get him one. He'll be back, man. He'll be back. He tough. He'll be back.
All right,
They didn't
Byron,
really get
who
rid
you
of
got
much. I think they got
for
rid
you?
of Jesse Bates, and that was it. Somebody that big of a name.
I mean, they
he
gotta
was-
do it. They gotta do it within the next season. They gotta do it within the next season because after that, everybody on that team is gonna
It's
want to get
50.
paid, and they ain't gonna have the money for that. So they're gonna have
Yeah,
to
they
figure it
lost-
out because that team is gonna be blown up.
Yeah, they
They
lost
can't pay
Jesse
everybody.
Bates and didn't really pick up much. I mean, they did pick up on the O line: Orlando Brown, Cody Ford, Max Strapping.
Bro,
Oh
I'm
no,
telling you,
yeah, yeah. So they, I
If
mean,
they
they
don't
did pick
do it
up
this
on the line
season-
enough, but
if they don't do it this season, they're gonna be in trouble next season. The season after that, the whole team's done.
Straping. I said that wrong. Sorry.
They ain't got the money for it. They just
Yeah.
don't. There's not
So-
enough money to go around with that team. All right, but number 3, Byron.
Chargers.
Chargers. All right.
Damn, boy, what you? Number 3? Where'd you put the
Mhm.
Bengals at?
Number 5.
Okay, all right. All right, you did, but that's it's. I feel like I'm missing somebody. That don't feel right. Number 3.
Brent,
Chargers don't feel right.
Brent, who you got at 3?
I have the prohibitive favorites to defend the NFC crown. I have the
Don't play with me like that.
Philadelphia
Hey,
Eagles.
talk
No,
to me
do.
nice.
I
Talk
do.
to me
I do.
nice.
The only question I have is, we've seen Jalen
Nigga,
take his
that's number
game.
3.
Hold on. Well, I said they're going to win. I'm giving you they're probably going to win the NFC. They're going to beat. All right. They're going to do 2 things in order to do this. They're going to be the first back-to-back division winner since 2002. They're going to do what nobody's done since the 2002 Philadelphia Eagles did it. They're going to repeat that. They're going to maybe make a run back to a Super Bowl if everybody stays healthy. The question I have is the offseason between rookie year and season 2 and now season 2 and season 3. If Jalen finds a way to beat the tape and take the game one more notch up, how you stop it? If he's at the same level, it's still pretty tough to beat. I just can't see the man regress, right? Sometimes we have, young talent. They'll come in, they'll have, okay, first year kind of rough. Second year, they come out, they spectacular. He made some great adjustments and stuff in the offseason. Now teams have had a season to dissect all the film, the playoff stuff, the Super Bowl stuff, and they come. And again, y'all win the Super Bowl to just the very end, right? So you were there. Y'all went tit for tat. If he comes out and he's still beating them from film sessions, he's out there, it's over, outperforming last year's performance. How do you beat it other than Kansas City? How do you? I mean, we might be on the verge of a Super Bowl rematch. I don't know, but I give them prohibitive favorites in the NFC. I think they beat the 0-2 record. They do it, and I think they win the NFC again if everybody stays healthy.
While we added and got the Eagles on the board, Durante, you're number 2.
My number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do I have to say it? Like what? Like, are you being serious?
You gonna say Kansas City? Is that number 2?
Eagles. He gonna say
No,
Eagles.
I'm
He
actually
don't
saying
believe
Eagles,
in
yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
Nice.
He
I'm
believes in
one
Patrick
way
Mahomes. I got Durante.
I tell you, I hated to do that, and it's because of you, Brent. You know why? I don't know. I just felt like pointing at you because I don't feel like pointing at Byron no more because he's sensitive. But anyway,
And we know Byron gonna have Eagles at 1
Say it.
because he say I gotta believe in my team. But Byron, give me your number 2, please.
Philly.
Oh, wait a minute. All right, sir. I was wrong.
no, y'all missed what he said.
Oh, I
He said it
know.
earlier. He said he even got Philly. Y'all missed it. He did say it. I was like, okay,
They don't
Byron.
listen. They don't listen. They
I
don't listen.
heard that.
Oh,
I did hear that.
They're gonna twist
I
my
was a
I'm a
words though.
Philly fan as of last year because Byron told me I
Hey,
wasn't Philly.
Byron, did I just admit and say that I was wrong? I think I did.
Listen, man. Listen. You moving a step
People
forward,
grow
and I
up.
appreciate
People
it.
grow up. People grow up. I'm proud of you.
I hate both of y'all. Brent, give
I'm
me
proud
your
of you.
number 2. I've been
Until
grown.
he got hurt, it was the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, they, like Durante said earlier, they were this close. They were this close to going
damn close.
this close to going back. Now, I do believe had they went back to the Super Bowl, I do believe the Philly special would have told them to pieces.
So we was gonna them this up. Them this was gonna get
they would listen. Kansas
Jamar
City,
Chase would
that's
be
a
like,
different
who?
animal. Kansas City, Pat Mahomes.
them be like Darius Slay who?
Hey,
Slay would be like Jamar who? So, no.
not just that defensively, My man
Let
would
me
have
stop
been getting lit
playing.
up like he would have been getting lit up like we
Oh, he
seen
would've-
Peyton Manning and the
Bro.
Legion of Boom. He been throwing picks and everything.
I mean,
So
The
yeah,
only- yeah.
y'all would have won another title if y'all had played Cincinnati. Y'all met Kansas City, so it was. Yeah, I mean, you know,
it was still a good game. But yeah, I mean, and we all know everybody's number one. So
we got an overall
fuck,
number
fuck,
one of Chiefs. So
fuck the Chiefs. All right. Fuck them. But we love Andy
Big
Reid.
win.
That's still my dude. I love Andy Reid. But you just can't. I can't. They figured it out last year. They started off kind of shaky last year and then come win the Super Bowl. So I mean, they didn't really change much on the team. I mean, they got rid of Thornhill, who from this area. Shout out Thornhill.
He chased the money though.
He chased the money. I ain't mad at it. Chase. Hey, go get that money. But they didn't really change too much.
All right, well, I got our list down. I didn't do our 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I'll go back and fill those in. But what was said
not
from
that much.
everyone I have filled out, so we don't have to run the tape. It's on paper as to what it is. And I want to thank everybody that did hang in with us and those that joined and left and came back. And we still here. We appreciate y'all. I ask that if you have not already, that you share the show. Like it if you haven't already as well, and let the people know what we got going on out here in these streets.